They going crazy next door.
I shouldn't have gave him that Ciroc.
I'm wet. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm wet.
All right, motherfuckers. This is Inappropriality, episode 95. I am
Holy
Mike Torch.
shit, MacWay.
K Finesse.
Katsky.
Yeah.
Don't call me when I was taking a drink.
He was sipping.
Swing on
Word. Shout out our sponsors. Shout out Haiku. Shout out Terry's Cheese. Hit up both those guys. I think Marquise has some hats left. Terry, Isaiah's still going to work. I need him to do some more dresses for me. They coming in. You just
For you?
So yep. For me, it's in the order. If you need to order anything, put any products on, any fucking thing, cups, mugs, anything, hit up that guy. We got the Syndicate on these two together producers.
Yep.
How are you guys doing?
Chilling.
I mean, this is round 2 for these guys for the new listeners and new followers. What you guys been up to? I mean, you guys got what? Yo, first of all, I sat back and I want to just smoke to Elements. Like
That was the vibe.
That's like
Deep, heavy sci-fi
He wrote.
vibes.
Motherfuckers don't know Torch rap. He wrote to For Your Shits.
Word.
he a
Why
whole
didn't you?
lie.
And
He
you
wrote
haven't.
to For Your
He a
Shits.
whole lie.
Oh, Torch rap. Go search that shit up.
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead.
that
Yo.
shit up.
Niggas
Go ahead.
He
must
wrote
have-
your shits though. He wrote to For
He's a
Your
whole
Shits.
lie. I no bullshit though. There was a couple of them I was like, damn, this is something I would write to though. No bull. 'Cause I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
I appreciate it.
Where'd you come up with the title? The vibe was that the vibe? Was that set on purpose?
I mean, kind of, sort of. So in one day, I made 3 of those out of the 6, and I was like, all right, these are kind of sci-fi, but with boom bap, obviously. And then I texted him, and I was like, yo, I think I'm doing this. This is before he even talked about his shit. Because his shit was super spur of the moment. He hit me with it like, yo, I'm dropping this. I need artwork. But, so my shit was pre-planned like probably, probably like 3 weeks before. Like, I knew I was doing it. I said, I'm going to do an instrumental tape. I just haven't even started it yet. And then in one day, I banged out 3 of the 6. And I was like, all right, so this is what I'm going with. So then probably 2 days later, I banged out the other 3.
Less than a
And
week.
honestly, it could have been like 17 long of all that vibe.
Wow.
Because I had that many in a week of all that vibe. But, and then I started dabbling in doing cover art and stuff because personally, why pay somebody when you can just do it yourself?
Talk that talk.
Nah, to be honest, that's kind of
Finesse away.
fire.
So it's like,
Finesse away.
yeah, nah. So it's like, if this person is charging 60, but I could get a whole software for less than 60, that does literally everything their software does. Why?
Message.
Why? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah.
And then I got the video shit too, so I could do videos.
Yeah.
And we've been sitting on that for over a year. I just
Message.
haven't had time to fuck with it. So it's like I finished the beat tape, Elements Volume 1, all streaming platforms right now. Katsky did that. I finished the album. I did the artwork. I sent the artwork to him. Literally, this is all the same day. I woke up at 8 a.m. that morning, downloaded this software, watched videos all day, and came up and did the artwork that night. He FaceTimed me while I was doing the artwork of mine and was like, yo, I think I want to drop a beat tape tonight to ring in my birthday tomorrow. I said, all right, cool. Well, let me send you mine real quick. If you're fucking with that, cool. So I sent him mine. He was like, nah, you could do mine right now. So he sent me the idea for his on the other app we be using to do our Instagram videos. He did like a quick little like mock-up of what he wanted. I was like, all right, cool. I fucking took it, did what I did, sent it to him. He said, oh, yeah, it's good to go.
Word.
And he said he wanted his shit looking like a 70s vinyl. My shit,
does.
I wanted my shit to look real sci-fi. That's why it's got the
And it
Blade Runner
does.
font. That's why where it's supposed to say BMG in the corner instead of B, it's the shooter from Blade Runner. So it's like, yeah.
Were you just like in your creative bag? You just felt like was it time to do something like that?
Yeah, because I mean, I'll speak for me. Disclaimer: nothing I say has to do with swing. This is all just me.
Speaks for himself.
We've been sitting on beats. I've been sitting on beats. Like I said, I'll speak for me. Been sitting on beats since 2014. 2014.
Damn.
I've had those sci-fi boom bap vibes literally since 2014. That designer just is 2017, 2015 shit. So it's like, I was like, all right, well, I've been sitting on all these beats. I just made these fucking 6 new ones in the last week. Let me just roll into that bag all the way. So instead of just waiting on people, like, there's no shots at anybody that's gotten beats from us or fucking is sitting on beats from us. It is what it is. But motherfuckers have, motherfuckers have been sitting on beats since 2014. So I'm tired of sitting on beats.
That artist got?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold. I got some beats I've been sitting on for a while.
Listen,
that's kind of
and that's just the way.
It'd be like that with verses too. I've been hearing rappers complaining about verses,
and that's the way it is. And I understand that. But don't tell me to send you something specifically, and then sit on it for 4 years.
Oh, for damn sure.
You know what I mean?
and then my thing is let's be transparent. If you're not feeling it, tell me you're not feeling it.
Yeah, because I could personally,
You know,
because I could personally.
how can I get better?
Again, this is just me. I could personally care if anybody from Springfield is feeling one of my shits, because I've had Grammy-winning producers tell me they're not feeling my shits.
It wouldn't even matter if one artist doesn't like that one song because a different artist has different.
Exactly. So that's exactly.
This is a question for both you guys. Y'all think boom bap is dead?
No.
Never died.
But here, let's put this out there too. We're not just boom bap producers. I don't know why we get labeled that. Because
I don't.
I know you
definitely
don't.
heard
No, I'm
some
not saying
shit.
you don't, but other people do.
I didn't catch that.
My man had to throw a subtle shot the other day, literally yesterday.
You know what I think, Katsky? I think is because the type of people who get your work and the type of beats that you give them, I think it's like the type of beats that they prefer. It happens to be boom bap.
Agreed, but
I like
yeah.
No, for real. Like, I feel like hearing your shits, it make you want to go slap somebody. Like, yo, damn, like,
That's the point.
Well, how did I get angry?
No, that's the
like, yo,
point.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's the point.
Aggression, yo.
What about your project? Why did you decide to put that out? How did you get into it in creative bag as well?
Literally, I was in like a funk like the day before my birthday. It's like birthday blues. So I'm just like, I was at work, like this shit's trash. I should ask for the day off, like whatever. And then he got me hyped with his ideas, because he must have sent me something that morning, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I think it was one of the last joints.
This is the vision. All right, let me.
It was the real Vado sounding shit.
And like exactly like you said, yo, whip that shit up. I was listening to beats in my folder.
He has hundreds. He has hundreds over the last 2 months. No cap.
Light work.
COVID content.
Just whip something together real quick. I just wanted, like, you know, I thought
Those beats
like,
was whipped together real quick.
No.
I was about to say, bro. I wrote the 6 of those.
Listen.
Like that week that I dropped, but like
Don't listen.
overall, selecting the beats, yeah, it was just like I just wanted to see like
He has hundreds in the last 2
give
weeks.
him a nice little balance.
You have hundreds.
Wait.
Or 100
I'm not
Right.
capping. I'm not capping.
Right. Completed?
He's capping a little bit. I do have a lot of beats.
Completed?
Listen, there was one day.
Are they completed
Quick story.
though?
Quick story, then we'll get back to his
They're
project.
completed?
Quick story. Yo, he told me there was a stretch where he told me, yo, it was like a 2-month stretch. I said, yo, you've done over 100 beats in the last 2 months because I've been here for at least 70 of them. He said, nah. He was like, you're capping. I said, all right, cool. Let's sit down and count. We sat down and counted. It was like 105 over a 2-month period. I would say of those 105, 65 were like completed. Thoughts and sequenced in everything. But yeah, don't let him fool you. He has hundreds in the stash. He has more than me at this point because I've been trying to do the graphics and trying to learn all that shit.
Every producer should. If you call yourself a producer, you should be working. You should be out working fucking rappers.
Talk that talk.
Right. What do you consider, in order to be considered a super producer, you need what credentials?
You definitely need major.
You need top tens.
Yeah, top tens.
You need top
You need major hits. You need variety. Like any producer that we know as a super producer, name them Swizzy, Timbo,
Yeah, I think variety is
You need variety.
like keyword to be
You
considered
need to be
a
able
super
to do.
producer. Yeah,
You need. I was
yeah.
about to say you need to be able to do pop as well as you do hip hop as well as you do R&B,
You know what I mean?
and now the EDM shit too because that's
Country
big.
trap, yo.
The country
That
trap
shit,
rumor,
yo. Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. You know?
No, thank you.
No,
Pause.
you don't fuck with that.
DJ said no
yo.
thank you.
Rumor is
okay,
hard.
here's-
Yo, you don't fuck with him. You're.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Fuck with it.
Can I get a reason?
Just out the vibe.
Yeah, just like what you like.
No, I mean I get that, but there's no like specific thing he does that you just don't fuck with.
Work. Okay.
All right, I was just curious.
It be
Usually
like
most
that.
people got like a
Nah,
reason.
you pay attention to what you want to pay attention to.
Yeah.
It should just be off the distance. It don't even gotta be a reason. It's just-
Nah,
After
no, I
that
understand that.
viral, I'm like, yo,
I
wanna
started
hear
listening exactly.
more.
That video went viral, and I was like,
Let's see where this goes, yo. Because like Lil Nas X had his moment, and I feel like black people should be doing like country trap music, yo. I mean, why not? We took everything. We didn't take everything else, but we done outshined everybody and everything else. So,
they had everything taken.
you know. Why not? But nah, rumor. I mean, you know, let's see.
The album's fired.
How long did it take you guys to feel like you were actually good?
Oh, a little bit. A couple years. For me personally, I didn't really start feeling confident. Like, yeah, I'll show anybody my work, and
I would say it took him longer than me.
Probably like good 3 years.
I would say it took him longer than me, simply because, especially after the very first iStander we did, which we talked about last time we were on here, where we got completely shit on by Judge Vinny Idol.
they're saying they can't hear somebody. Can't hear him. They didn't.
Swang. Sheesh.
Yo.
You don't gotta be scared
Malay,
of the Romans, dog.
Malay, can you hear him now?
Speak
Just
up, B.
answer yes or no.
My voice is deep as fuck, so I don't know. And I feel like, do I need to
Put
yell?
some chest in.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
put some chest in it.
They say that shit to me every
Ju-
week. man.
just-
Put some
just a little
chest
bit.
in it, boy.
Nah, that ass. I be feeling like this mic and these
That
two
one is
mics.
lower.
This nigga Kenny talk dumb low.
Nah,
Yes.
never have I.
Yeah, yo, lie.
Fuck, where was we at?
Word. Yeah. How
was
long did
we
it
at?
take you guys?
Oh, to feel like you were good, yeah.
Pass
So
it
I'd
over
say
here.
it took him longer, especially coming off the iStander joint. Especially coming off the iStander joint where Vinny Idol shat on us. I'll never forget that. I still got the scorecard. Anyway, with me, especially when it came to like showing shit and going to shows, like I was taking trips to New York Dolo mostly because he had to work. I ain't gonna blame it all on him not wanting to come out, but he also didn't want to come out at that time.
Yeah, I was very like introverted with my shit. Yo. I took that shit. Yeah, niggas took this shit personally.
He took it.
Yeah.
I mean, I took it personal. I still have the
I got in
scorecard.
fucking lab though. That's
Exactly.
the thing, yo, yeah.
He took more time to
It's
get
not
in the.
like I wasn't just in
Yeah.
there.
Nah,
My fucking artwork, crying over that shit. Like, nah, yo, it's just like, nah, you don't think my shit's hard, so I'm a fucking, you're not gonna say that next time you see me. You know what I'm saying?
and he took more time to get in the lab than me, and I went back on the scene probably a year sooner, and that was mostly because I wanted industry feedback on what we could do better, so I could bring it back to him and Jimmy J, and we could figure out how to get our shit sounding where it needed to be for what we do.
Yeah, y'all said y'all was gonna bring him on y'all second time around. This just
Crickets.
so happens to be.
The second time?
The second time, third time's a charm.
Oh. Hey, he already telling us to book them.
So you were like, you considered that like being
No,
like
this-
mad self-conscious?
this
Like,
came from
you
that
didn't want
way.
to
Go
show
that way.
anybody anything?
No,
That
goes that
came
way.
from this way.
Yeah, go
He's
that.
done
Yeah.
fucked up the rotation.
When you first
It's too
told
out.
Swank.
anybody, that you make beats, did they like shit on you? Did they say anything? They wanted to hear anything off rip, like, or
I
was
can
it
start
like
about the
was
music
that like
area.
laughed at?
Because
Like,
he's involved.
Yeah, you go.
All right, so I first started trying to produce when we were still in high school, probably like, 9th, 10th grade? My grandmother died, yes. So, at that time, Darius and Doe were just entering high school. And they would come record in my closet. Big facts. And at that time, I was working. Yo, that's facts.
it's like
MySpace music. MySpace music, yo. TOP 413, we was out here. Even I was rapping back then. It was terrible. It was a terrible time. So what made me get into producing was so what got me into producing was after that was my senior year of high school, 09. So I was like, all right, I'm trash at rapping. I'm trash at rapping. It ain't for me.
At least you recognized it.
So I was like, all right, but I really love music. And me and Swain been growing up watching Scratch DVD, watching Beat Kings, watching all this shit from my brother-in-law.
Beat Kings, wow.
Yeah. We've watched those videos literally over probably 1,000 times at this point. Or the whole DVDs, I had to go buy new ones. And I was like, all right, I'm going to start producing. I tried FL for a couple of years. Wasn't my thing. Tried Reason. Way too hard. Finally, when my grandmother died, I ended up copping my first MPC. And then, probably like 6 months later, you got your machine?
Something like that, yeah.
Because for a while, it was just us producing on my machine. He'd come over, I wouldn't even be home, he'd be using my MPC and shit.
Shout out, now that we're talking about the beginning of shit, shout out Rod Money, because the first beat that we actually, like...
I know of you guys because of Rod
Many
Money,
things.
so shout out
The
to
garbage-ass beat.
A couple weeks ago.
With Rod earlier, and I was like, let's go down memory lane real quick, yo, you know what I'm saying? Many things, literally, first Syndicate beat...
Shout out to Shark for that.
Yeah,
Marcus Sherman, shout out to the Shark.
Facts. Yeah, rest is history after that. But go ahead.
So then I got my MPC. Probably 6-7 months later, I convinced him he wanted to get something a little different from me. So he went and got the machine. That was what?
So I've been doing
09, 2010. And yeah.
What about you? What about me?
The journey from when you got your MPC, bro.
It's like,
the first day you got it, you
The
took
day
it
you
out
got
the
your
box.
machine.
How did
Native
it feel?
Instruments, MK Micro,
I didn't know
dog.
what the fuck I was doing.
YouTube's your best friend.
I was doing, yo. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I knew...
Nah, he talking fast.
I knew how to work off Ableton.
And my
with
MPC.
Jimmy and his MPC, so, like...
And machines like a...
It's kind of like in the middle.
It's a
It's
fusion.
kinda in the middle. Yeah, it took me a minute, yo. I still have a lot of, like, the first beats.
Shout out to T Swan Picasso.
On machine. Yeah, T Swan, yo, got one of the first joints.
Yeah, y'all didn't hear that though, but I did.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That shit goes stupid still.
That shit still slaps.
That shit
yo,
still
yeah.
slaps.
But that was like, to be honest, like 1 out of like 50 beats.
Oh,
yo,
that's what I
because
didn't
had
say.
a lot
Back
of
then,
garbage at that time,
yo,
so
back
it was
back then, 1 out of 50 beats was a good like month. 1 out of every 50. But now,
real, nah, yeah, because everybody starts somewhere. Yo.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, look at Cassie's IG.
Yo, facts. Yo, I hope he's working on his shit. Yo, I hope next year he got some shit that's that's hitting. You know what I mean?
What would you do with a 10-year, $500 million contract?
Like a budget? Oh, you're talking fucking Patty.
We talking about my homie.
I would act stupid.
Would you be responsible? I don't think you can.
Well, you talking
I
about?
mean, you have enough money not to. Cause
You talking about
what was the
Mahomes?
breakdown? He makes $1. He makes $1.06 every minute.
That's
Or no, every second. Every minute, it's like $96.
Man, I know what
$96 a minute.
I'm investing that money.
We made $500 million.
I'm investing that money.
buy a
Fuck
country.
that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He could buy Fight Island.
Patrick
Dana
Mahomes
right now.
seems like an
But I'm
intelligent.
definitely acting wild with
He
a.
seems like an intelligent
Percentage,
motherfucking
yeah,
athlete, though.
Who,
so-
Patty? Yeah.
Yeah, he don't seem like he gonna fuck off his bread and
Yeah, nah.
turn
What's
it
the
to
first
the
thing you would
Ocho
buy?
Cinco.
A big ass house so I could build a crazy studio.
I
A big ass house.
Nah, the
You
fam
don't think
got-
he already got a big
Yeah,
ass house, though?
the fam gotta have. Yeah,
Bro
the
already
fam
been
gotta
in the
have.
league
The
for
I feel like Patty's modest though.
everybody
He been in
I
the
feel
league
like
for
Patty's
3
modest though. I
now.
don't feel like he got a big one.
Update.
You gonna change your $3 million house and get something stinky?
Yeah.
He's like,
God, you
Yeah.
have
I kinda have to.
If you have that kind of money, you
I
just
kinda have to buy
like
this
you decided to
island.
get sick.
Yes, bro. What?
the homeland.
$90-something a minute?
That's ridiculous.
We're not even talking about endorsements.
That's a soccer contract, dog.
Exact. That's not even
Right,
including
it's
his
not even-
endorsements. He's
Right,
gonna
'cause
be
State Farm-
yo in a
State
couple
Farm
years.
paying
He's
his
gonna
ass.
be getting a Billy.
I don't know about y'all, but I gotta get a little flashy. I gotta get a little ice, man. Like, I want a K on my pinky.
That's it.
Yeah.
Laugh
He said
now.
that's it.
Laugh, half. He said, what are some things
She's not
that
trying
that's
to
one?
spend a whole
I'm
half
not
a
saying
billion.
a whole half a billion, but I'm saying like
What's-
I need me a nice K right here, man.
Oh, you said a
That
real
shit
one?
sound like
The
the
real
real-
one?
Oh, the fucking gems is real.
Those facts.
Like, nigga, this shit poof me to different places like that.
And I definitely got to come back to the city and show love. Like,
Oh, no, show love.
damn.
You got half a billion. That's a half
He said,
a-
"Oh, I don't
that's-
show love."
That's a half a billion reasons niggas could kill you.
Yeah, I'll show. I'll donate from a distance.
Well, you know what? That's what I mean.
Donate
You
from
know,
the
you gotta definitely show love.
Nah, I'm bullshitting. Y'all will come back. I'm gonna show face every now and then.
With a half a billion?
Yeah, I
Damn,
probably
I don't
wouldn't.
know.
Nah, I'd be out.
Damn, nah, I probably wouldn't.
I'd have to be out to the sticks.
Yeah, I gotta.
I'm
be.
somewhere
I'm
else.
moving straight to San Diego.
Straight to the
What's
sticks.
Springfield?
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
I'm moving straight to San Diego.
I'm going straight to the sticks.
no bullshit.
Okay,
I
so
know
look,
I
let's put
live.
it this way: if you ever had that type of money, like let's just say that shit hit your account right now, would you stop making beats?
No.
Would you stop?
No.
Would you stop
Nigga said,
rapping?
nigga, hell.
No.
The studio is about to be serious.
Shit me, yo.
Dog, I spend that. Dog, I spend money like I have that shit now on studio equipment.
Yeah, imagine
Nigga walking into Guitar Center like, yo, you know what? Just give me the Guitar Center.
Just give me the guitar center.
Shut down the
Exactly.
The
factory.
fish included, nigga. I like them tanks, nigga. That coral is pretty, my nigga.
that shit.
I need all of it. This whole shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah, nah. I would.
That's
Yeah, nah.
hilarious.
I wouldn't stop making beats. Nah.
hell no.
That sounds crazy. Do you know how much more I could do with that money? Because that's how actually. I don't know if you guys want to have that talk, but the way the industry and money, like, it matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you spending $50 for a sponsored ad post as opposed to you spending $200 on a full feature, album review, Instagram, Twitter, social media post is a major difference. Because that ad post isn't getting you the clicks
Talking.
or anything that the actual review. Spend the extra $150 is all I'm saying. Is that it's $150. If you're about your business, be about your business.
Word.
So if I had 500 mil, it would be a lot different. You could literally buy your way in the game. Look at what 6ix9ine did.
Literally, you can buy.
That's
been
why.
hearing-
That's
I've been
why
hearing-
he got into the
Especially
shit
as
he
a
did.
producer.
Okay, we've been having
You got
this
a
talk
major
too,
studio,
though.
you.
A lot, like not us, but I've been hearing the talk go around that you're saying you can't buy your way in music. You can spend as much.
How do you
money
think
as fucking
Tekashi
want.
did it? I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
I mean the back.
Yeah.
Fucking.
A gang.
Yeah.
But they put up what? They
Even
put up what?
beyond that.
They had to
But
put
there's
up
also
bag.
numbers.
No,
Right.
they-
that gang has.
no, he-
numbers.
Those
You know how
numbers
You needed
aren't
that
real,
money to
man.
put
No,
that
but
shit
he-
in to
Yeah,
get
that
that
bro.
attention.
There's a
It's all
reason
of
they
it.
kidnapped him and
No matter how
yo.
good
There's
that
a reason they
music is.
kidnapped him and extorted him. Follow the story from literal
Allegedly,
beginning
allegedly.
to end. Man, fuck that. Beginning to
We're gonna
beginning
say allegedly.
beginning to end. Follow that story.
Nah, we
The
don't pay
kid
attention
came
to
from
6ix9ine.
nowhere.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
pay
We don't
attention
even
to
talk about
6ix9ine,
this.
man.
Listen, I don't listen to dude's music. Never did,
Talk about this.
but it's a big part of what the industry is
Unfortunately.
as a whole. It's not just him. So don't think that it ain't just him. And he even pointed that out when this chick paid for numbers. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, people be doing that. That's what, I guess that's what his argument has been lately. Y'all seen this academics versus Meek shit?
Yeah, and the academics versus Freddie.
There we go.
Gibbs.
There's the real one. The Meek one. Who cares?
Yeah,
And Freddie Gibbs is
because
the real
the
one.
the Meek one, he not lying.
Nah,
He not lying
What
about
happened?
Meek. Like, if we want to keep it $1,
What happened? What was that?
Meek trying to
I didn't
cancel
know he was
act
coming at me.
for fucking
I just knew the Freddie
Being
shit.
himself.
Good.
yeah, just being
And
him.
what academics say?
Like, why
yo,
you really?
but academics be off the Henny dogs. Oh my God, he be talking crazy.
He was talking.
He just got suspended for 2 episodes because he called John Legend's wife a bitch, and he
heard
was
about that.
yeah.
He
But
talks a little too
when he be off the Henny on Twitch,
Man, he-
No, when he started talking about Freddie's son, they should have suspended him. It's like, come on, man.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, he said
his son, his daughter, his girl, all of them. He talked about literally his entire family,
Nigga's a
damn.
and they didn't
cornball.
do a fucking thing.
He a corn, bro.
That's wild. Y'all voting for Kanye?
no,
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
even.
I'm a Republican
right.
and I ain't
Thank
going
you.
for Kanye. And Kanye
just
probably gonna be a
interesting,
Republican.
Why is it interesting?
because we already know how laughable it is that Donald Trump was able to become the president. So now another celebrity
It's trying to.
like, look how many other celebrities were entertaining the idea, like The Rock.
I mean, that's been a thing though, from before Kanye, before Trump.
Like,
That's been a narrative.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I still cannot believe that I wake up every morning in America and Donald Trump is fucking president. I sometimes wake up and I have to tell myself like, yo, this guy is really the president of the United States, and it's really like insane.
That shit is like background
Yeah.
to
Honorable.
me at this point.
Yeah,
The
like,
honorable.
like it is, but sometimes I just have to kind of like just realize like this is reality, and it's this the end.
Yeah, it's going to. It's almost that time. We got another 4 years of this because he's gonna fucking win.
I think so. I think so too. Unfortunately,
And that's
He
what
should
some
win,
people think
though.
the Kanye thing is.
You don't think he should win? Yeah, I don't really think he should win.
I think he should win.
With his competition, he is the most qualified to be our president for the next 4 years. If you can't look
it's
at his
just
competition,
it's gross
and admit that
versus
to
grosser, and we just have
yourself, bro,
to.
with his competition, he's the best
Yeah,
fit
no,
for
Hey,
the next
no.
4 years.
I got a few raises since he's been in office.
Okay, talk that talk. We all there. We all there.
Nobody want to talk about it.
Oh, I wish I was saying that.
I mean,
Oh, I wasn't even. I was reading the comments.
Motherfuckers want to knock it
because somebody said money
because the
will buy
unprofessionalism,
superstardom,
which he
and it does,
definitely
'cause they-
fucking is. But at the end of the day,
it does.
shit,
Like,
is
it
really
does.
better than
I
the
didn't even
competition
see it. Why
we
you tell me that
got
comment?
out there.
Y'all be playing video games? Nah, y'all be on a video game with?
Warzone. I'm basic.
Especially about
Be on
that.
Warzone.
He said, "I'm a basic bitch." Yo, give me some
Y'all care about this
words on ya.
PS5?
Hell
I'm
yeah!
an Xbox
Not
guy.
even
He
gonna
said, "Hell
front.
yeah,
Or
nigga!"
even either or.
Hubby,
Yeah, I
hubby,
mean,
and
I'm
I.
hyped-
Wait, wait,
I'm hyped for the new Xbox.
If you're not coming out of pocket, that's something.
I mean,
Shit
I am,
back.
but
If you're not
That
coming out of
shit
It's a little
pocket
too loud though.
for this, what
Yeah,
are you
that
willing to
shit's
do for
way
this
too loud.
goddamn thing? Because I see people going crazy over these systems.
5 to 8.
Fight at 8?
5 to 8.
Oh, 5 to 8. Where get a job?
Nah,
But
5 to 8.
nigga, I said if you wasn't coming out of pocket for it.
I mean, I am.
I mean,
so-
what are y'all willing to do for it though? What are y'all willing to
You know
do
what
for
I'm saying?
it?
Strange for a piece of change?
I mean,
What are y'all doing? What are y'all
my
doing?
girl asked for it.
Hey.
I told her, and I don't
You don't suck toes?
hell no.
He said he
Oh, man.
Why, you a
Oh,
foot
me
guy?
neither.
You a foot guy?
Me neither. Yeah. When you're in the bedroom, there is not a thing that is off limits.
Feet are
There's
bad.
not
I
a
can't.
thing, bro.
I respect it. Yo, listen,
Not a
I
thing.
respect it.
Yo, stop
But I
fucking with
can't-
them. Stop fucking with them
Yeah.
females with bear claws in.
Now,
I know.
ain't nothing about
God.
that.
I know.
Bear
It
Willis and
probably
shit.
It
is.
just ain't.
When y'all cuddle and shit, she be scratching your legs up. That's the shit that it
You
turns
be waking
you
up
on
with scars, yo. You like, where that come from?
You don't realize subconsciously, you be like, we don't got a dog.
Yeah.
The fuck?
There you go. Wake up like you was fucking whacking weeds all day.
Holy cow! Holy cow! Holy cow! Holy cow!
Bitches with them Barilla feet.
Yo, that shit be
Yeah, get your
rough.
feet done. Yeah, but you got to pay for her to get her feet done, so you can suck them toes. That's the game.
That's fair, but
Nah.
admire him from afar.
You gotta tell her to get them glow in the dark drawings.
Go in the dark way.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
freak.
Them glow in the
Like
dark.
You sucking the
Yeah.
polish off the motherfuckers. Huh?
What?
Bitches ain't glowing no more.
Yo,
You sucking the polish off them?
Yo, that shit. When that shit in the dark, you just like, oh shit. Like, yo, that shit.
Yo, he's a freak.
I'm over here making notes.
Emphasize no glue in the dark nails. Like,
Yo,
he's a
hell
freak.
yeah. Because I got surprised. I was like, oh, this is dope.
Nigga lights us off and shit. She's
Yup.
just like, bow,
Yeah.
bow. She was like, whoa!
Ever since, never without.
You requesting them in the
promise
the
you.
dark Johns, they don't even fit.
Nah, yo,
that
he be
is
getting
a
mad
fact.
tight. She'll be coming back. He be like,
I promise you it's a
But they
fact.
don't glow.
nah, I don't.
Shit is alright,
I,
but they don't
I,
glow.
I don't even want the hair
I
today
don't like that
because
navy green and shit. Like,
this
I
shit
don't
is
know.
not glowing today. I don't even want it today.
That shit be dumb funny. Y'all got any new projects in the works?
Sick.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some of
Um,
the
With
features.
with
Some
with
new
lyrics
projects.
on
Talk
them?
about some of the motherfucking.
Hold on, with lyrics on
The
them?
songs people
All
don't
right,
drop.
well,
Right.
coming in August, just because he highlighted, well, he didn't highlight, but our man's highlighted it. De Niro Black out of Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Okay.
I got like 3 or 4 joints on there. There's one that me and him did. Our bro Malcolm Seth out of Jersey's on there as a
Shout out to
producer.
him. I follow him on
He
Instagram.
told me.
Show mad love.
That's my bro. And Tech, who produced for Mac Miller and stuff, he's on there. And the Olympics, Grammy nominated, are on there as producers. So it's a heavy project. It's literally just 6 producers on there.
Yeah, heavy.
and I'm on there with like 3 or 4.
Okay.
That's dope.
Talk that fucking talk.
Talk that shit.
So, like I said,
The
that's why.
Syndicate.
That's why when I
Ooh.
talk about,
That's that tag, right?
that's why when
The
I talk about,
Syndicate.
I don't care about like what these rappers locally have to say.
Damn, fuck us.
It's not fuck y'all.
Fuck us, Eric.
We real inappropriate.
Listen, it's not.
Right,
Listen,
Derek
again,
got
this
bars
doesn't-
over there.
Hold on,
Right.
again. This
Me
doesn't
and
speak
shit.
for
Like,
swang.
ooh, shit.
Yo, this doesn't speak for swang. I'm speaking for me,
Talk that talk.
Kadsky.
Talk that talk.
That's why when these rappers locally don't fuck with shit, I
Said the
then send
bag
it to
coming.
New York. And then I got something cooking with this kid, local black in Cali. I played him some of his shit.
You hide over there?
Kid is filthy.
Fire.
I'm going to Cali in September.
Oh, shit.
I got
That's the
2
greatest
joints.
month of the year.
I got 2 joints on his next EP, at least
We're out
2.
in Cali.
He's in LA.
Yeah, you gonna love it. It's beautiful. Perfect weather.
Local black. He's fire. Follow him. He's
We gonna have
he's
to.
really ill. Very J Electronica, fucking bar heavy, thought provoking vibes.
Word.
And that's why I fucked with him.
You'll fuck with him.
And so me and him, I got at least 2 or 3 joints on his next EP. And we were talking, and I'm going to link with him and my man Tony Sif, who's done stuff with JoJo Beats, who's produced for Dave East.
JoJo Beats.
Yeah, so me and Tony Sif are going to link up
Respect
at a
to
studio in
JoJo.
LA with Local Black, and we're probably going to try to finish an album in like 3 days.
Talk that
Word.
fucking talk.
An entire album, plus the EP. Plus, I got a bunch of unfinished shit with Rob Money and Laheem the Ripper and the rest of the Motherfly crew and KJ. Go peep that KJ. Go peep that
Yeah.
KJ.
Go.
Swing producer.
Well,
Sarcastic.
sarcastically surviving.
Yeah, we've been
There we
listening
go.
to that shit.
Alright.
You know niggas
My
talking
fault.
What you got
about
cooking
that
up? What you got cooking up? Yeah, I'm trying to hear somebody get slapped in the mouth.
That KJ shit.
Shit with Rod, definitely. KJ,
Whole project with KJ might be possible.
Ooh.
Might be possible. I didn't say it is.
No,
I ain't
it's
say it
possible.
is.
Y'all put it
Listen,
out
there's
there.
a song out. Me and him did 2 songs end of last year. I mean,
Yeah.
it's possible. KJ,
Force his hand without forcing his hand.
Like, he don't wanna rap, but
KJ is
That's
the
what
best.
we did with the
We
MacWay.
need that.
Yeah.
That's what we
KJ,
did in MacWay. When we put him on the podcast, you just put
Yeah.
his face out there all the time, and then now,
Yeah.
now look at him.
yeah.
Yeah, he ain't bullshitting, yo, because I was in the beer cave. Bro's in the beer cave like it's
allegedly
done.
there's supposed to be at least like 2 or 3 joints on Designer's next joint.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
facts. He
shit.
got a video that just dropped with Designer.
Yeah,
I
that
got a
video
video that
is
just
stupid.
dropped with Designer.
Word.
The video's stupid. The beat obviously hard, but everything about it. The beat,
I like your video better than
song,
mine.
the
Okay, I
video.
have a question for you guys. As producers,
Yeah,
you guys listen to lyrics or production first?
production.
Yeah, it's probably production.
It's not even like, and honestly, it was
No
it was
matter-
before.
no matter the rapper
yes, it was
or singer?
It was even before. I would say. I mean, I can speak at least for me, but I'll probably speak for both of us. Even before we both started producing, the production is always what,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and I'll attribute a lot of that to my brother-in-law
Facts.
for both of us.
Shout out Roby.
Facts. He put us on to a lot of shit as young kids.
So, as kids, what type of producers, like, who influenced you guys?
High tech,
Madlib,
Madlib, Dilla,
yeah, MF Doom,
MF Doom,
yeah, all that shit.
early. We were on all that shit when we were in like elementary school when we first met because of my brother-in-law.
Little shits on the shit.
Yeah.
Good. You was about to finish that?
Nah, I would say, and then like once we started dabbling in our own shit, became like Swizz. We talked about this first time.
He's
Yeah.
Swizz,
my favorite guy.
3-6
Yeah.
Mafia, Super 3-6 Mafia,
Premiere.
Premiere, Neptune's Just Blaze. For me personally, Heatmakers. Yeah.
Today, what are your favorite type of beats?
What are my favorite type to listen to, or what my
Make.
favorite type to make? They're two different questions.
make.
Yeah,
Because
answer
my favorite
both of them
type to listen
questions.
Yeah,
to.
answer both of them.
Answer both
All right,
of
so
them.
my favorite type to listen to, honestly, would probably I fuck with the drill beats because I don't do it yet. But I fuck with the drill beats.
Why is there a reason why you haven't?
Them shits just smack, and especially specifically
Yeah,
808
yeah.
Mellow.
Different.
Yeah.
This shit just sounds different.
I agree. Like
There's a reason why
it's-
Pop chose him.
it's
yeah,
been
like,
is the only person who's really ever shifted the like dynamics of music in the last 10 years has been Drake and like 40 and Boy Wonder and them. They're like the only ones who like when they decide to do a sound, that becomes the sound for over the next year for everybody, not just them. If you really listen, I feel like it's that way with 808 Mellow because if you listen to a lot of beats right now, it's a lot of 808s. They're all gliding, whether it's fucking drill music or not. He really is starting to like shift shit, and he does other shit than drill if you like follow him.
Yeah.
Like he's he's filthy.
That boy Young Berg done definitely became
Nah,
a fucking
shout out to Berg
impact.
because he had a good comeback with all the little
Yeah,
remakes.
no bullshit.
He make it.
Yeah,
He make it.
This nigga's
Nah, fact.
heavy.
Hold on, but you know the crazy thing? He's been doing that. He was doing that since DMX and them. Bloodline Records. He was signed as a producer. Yeah.
Well, I ain't know all of that.
Yeah.
I ain't know all of that.
Gotta listen to
You
JBP,
should
boy.
have been just making beats off rip.
Them shits go. And he was making beats back then.
He was trash as a rapper.
There we go. Music.
What are your favorite type of beats today?
For sure, fucking with the drill shit.
That drill shit goes stupid.
Yeah, the drill shit goes hard. Like just from a sound standpoint, like the good shit. Yeah, not just like because there's 100 and
I mean, there's more than 100.
doing that drill shit.
It's
So
become the new trap.
the spectrum on what's like really dope and what's just like a 5-minute joint that they just whip together. You can tell the difference. So, like I said, that's why like 808 Mellow, like Axel, obviously.
Yeah.
There's a few other ones, but like them two, like they're the household names right there for that shit. But drill shit, but then obviously like the boom bap shit, bro. I go stupid for that, yo. I like a good
Alchemist.
like a good slap, yo.
Yeah.
Like you said, yo, like the shit that just makes you fucking. It's that scrunch face shit, yo. That
Word.
stank, like yeah. Drops, all that. Yeah.
Yo, Swang may have or may have not made a beat for Gook and Darius.
That's
Isaiah, not visionary.
Yo,
May or may have not. Right.
I say, yo, whatever we're trying to accomplish with that, it has to be something retarded.
It has to be grungy.
Like,
It has
just-
to be nasty.
yeah.
It has to be
Almost
disrespectful.
has to just make no sense.
Like today, yo, the song that he chose at the end. Right? The song that Gook chose to sing at
Yeah, I
the end.
know this guy is wild. Yo, I know I'm glad
But he
said
warned
that
us.
shit.
He
I'm glad
warned
said that
us.
shit
He said it's
beforehand.
about to get ignorant.
Because the very first song he performed,
He
like,
did,
it was mad
Alopecia.
mellow. It was dope as fuck. I know he had everybody like yo, damn, this nigga, that's that dude. And then y'all know Goop, like for Goop, it's like I was like, I was telling people, yo, peep this kid's energy. And then the first song he performed was like mad
wild.
mellow. No, it was just mad mellow and like it was like slow tempo. I was like. Damn, I gave him the wrong thing, and then
Yeah.
I was like, let's go.
That's how he said it
Let's
too.
go.
My thing is that I don't think a lot of people know that Gook can get real nasty on the boom bap.
Listen,
Gook is
I
nice,
think
yo.
anybody
Like,
from this area.
shout out to Gook, my little homie, yo.
rapping ass nigga. Bottom line. No matter what fucking beat he raps on, he's a rapping ass nigga. I peeped that for like the last couple years. Like he's really a spitter. Like, yeah.
We have a comment right here. I want to comment on. They said money can make anything, and so can auto tune. Do y'all think that's a fact?
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
We have an artist
No.
right here that says yes. You think auto tune can make anything?
No.
And money and auto tune
Nah,
together.
you still gotta have.
You still
decent words.
gotta have decent hooks
Yeah.
with the auto tune. It can't be a fucking terrible hook. It's different when you're already an established artist. But if you're because I saw you over here shake your head like some white people got auto tune and it still sells. Nah, it's different when you're already in the game, already established.
There's formulas.
There's reasons songs are 4-bar intros, 16-bars, and fucking 8-bar hooks.
Yeah,
Like there's a reason for that.
And I think what a lot of people don't understand is song structure. And you hear it. It be all over the place. It just be, and then when you do hear the song structure, it hits.
Yeah.
And you know when your favorite part is coming up.
Yeah.
You know?
It's formulas. Yep.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
And that was something we had to get out of as producers too. Starting to sequence the beats for artists.
Yeah. So that they
Because we came from like the showcase scene, beat battles, like that's what we
where the
started
shit's
at.
more aggressive.
And you're not there's supposed to be no open space really for anybody because nobody's on it. You're playing a minute long beat trying to tear somebody's fucking face off.
Right.
So like not dead ass. So like that was something that took us honestly
A couple years to get.
more than a couple. I ain't even gonna in the last year and a half, 2 years, we really started being able to sequence beats better. Before, like I said, it was 1 L every 50 beat was fire. 4 out of every 16 beats might have been sequenced for an artist to get on it. Hence, like, the lack of... I would say that was a big part of the lack of the work from the time we started till now. But in the last 2 months, we've had more work out at once than we've ever had. Between our 2 projects, KJ surprise dropping out of nowhere, the joints me and KJ did right before Corona and New Year's and all that. All the stuff in the tuck with Rod, designer dropping 2 videos, one to mine, one to his. The shit with Blacksmith that he got on his project. I got shit with details.
Yo,
coming.
that's like that's my favorite track on that shit. Yep.
Yeah. So now this is, I could say the beginning of 2020, even though I didn't have it looking this way. Like, we were supposed to take trips out of town to go see Vado's engineer and start doing stuff with them. And linking with my man Static Link, who does like jazz, hip hop fusion shit. And it's the illest shit ever.
Yeah, I got a few
like,
beats with Statics. Sample packs.
Yo, he does sample packs. He makes music with artists on it. He's on that EQ distro shit with Rock Nation.
He's on,
Fuse. Yeah, him and Fuse have a collab. Yeah, him and Fuse of 808 Mafia have a currency joint right now on that new 808 Mafia. Yeah. So we were supposed to go do shit with Static Link and my man Malcolm Self out of Jersey. We were all supposed to have a big ass like beat music making set, crazy creative session. The shit with Vado's engineer. So a lot of shit got put on ice for probably, I could speak for me, the foreseeable future, probably till next spring, because I coach high school basketball. So it's like once basketball is clear,
I say coming back.
I'm back in basketball. Yo, relax. I miss my young boys. Don't do it. I know you feel me.
That shit don't need to come back.
I know.
Your shit definitely.
That shit should come back before that.
Your shit.
It's probably not going to. But
That's rough. You guys definitely aren't coming back, bro. It's gonna be tough.
It's the same shit, but it's just like
it's not the same.
Well, I know it is.
And teaching the kids though is
not teaching the kids. When you teaching the kids, it's like. I don't know how big. I think a wrestling room has probably got more kids than a basketball squad.
Hell yeah, tight space.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, in tight space. No. I'm talking about in tight space. No. I was just saying like from you doing jiu-jitsu to you teaching wrestling is different. It's a different feeling than me. You know what I mean? It's like different when you're showing somebody else what you know. No, you were thinking about the room in Corona.
How are the kids gonna sit on the bench for basketball? That's all I'm thinking about. I feel like niggas can play in a sense.
We're gonna have to sit wild spaced out. We're gonna have to sit wild spaced out. It's gonna be crazy.
This shit is so annoying.
Listen, I don't even know, bro.
You can't even by guidelines. So now if you spacing niggas out, how the huddle look it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you tell them to play, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like
half day, or
shit,
somebody,
like
or half the classes in this week and half the classes in next week.
Sometimes got smooth choice, man.
That's
Springfield got choice. They can either do remote learning permanently, or they can do half at campus and half at home.
This is wild.
Facts. You got school. You got choice. You got choice if you want to keep your kid at home or if you want to let your kid go week out, week on.
I mean, we'll just see. You know, right now is right now. We'll see when September comes around where we're at.
I know.
It's definitely wild for us parents.
You can't call shit right now. Nobody can call it. Nobody knows nothing about nothing.
That
That
shit
is
is
tough.
Nah, I didn't want to switch up the tone, so
go ahead. I was going to anyway.
Switch.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about a couple of things that's just been going on in the city.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Talk about it.
Like that Zoom meeting.
Listen, she said what she said.
Yo, she definitely said what she said.
Sister need to stop fronting.
And it was fire.
We will back you, yo.
What y'all talking about? Because I'm not
Nah, you didn't see the city
clerk. That type of feeling with them. Like,
hold on, what's her actual title? Because I won't get it wrong.
Okay,
I said city
wait.
clerk.
Wait, I wanna get it clear. It was out of line. It was out of line. It was out of line. Okay.
No, in a professional, she's at work.
And for what she does and for how much she gets paid. You know what I mean?
It was one click away from being cool.
What y'all talking about?
Listen.
Hold on, explain it because he doesn't know.
All right. So supposedly, I guess like maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, there was a meeting that involved the commissioner, several city councilors,
the mayor, like all the big city officials, bro.
And they were just chatting, and basically the commissioner just, to me, had the nerve to complain about oh, she said something about, oh, I guess they were talking about something that she's like, oh, I have to go back to the department and the morale is already low enough or some shit like that. I'm just quoting. Or I'm not quoting, I'm just misquoting, whatever. And well, to be honest, I was paraphrasing. But to be honest, that's what the fuck she said.
No, that's what she was trying to say.
That's what she was trying to say. Then sis was like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Somebody on the Zoom.
The city clerk. The city clerk. Yeah.
I wanted to get her title right, so she is just a city clerk, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but it
went viral.
When you said that to me, I didn't even realize that.
But
it was Springfield,
no,
bro.
Yeah. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
I don't think if it.
Right,
I
that
don't
was a
think
black lady in the background.
Yeah.
So she got fired?
No.
Why the black lady didn't get fired for acting black? On the job.
I'm telling you.
We all know as black people, you can't act black on the job.
She pulled out the
That shit was one click away from being.
Like, bitch, shut
No,
the
you was
fuck
not.
up.
No, you was not.
Yo, fuck. Who was you talking to?
Yeah, she pulled out. I was talking to my cousin in the background.
Yo, did you see everybody's reaction in the room? Everybody's reaction in the room was hilarious.
Yeah.
Take that, yo. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, yo, my cousin was over here. Yo.
Yeah, no
She
cap.
Talking some bullshit. That's who I was talking
Quick.
to. I'm not talking. I
Quick,
got more
no
sense
cap.
than that.
No cap.
That's how you're supposed to act.
You in a Zoom
All
meeting.
cap.
No cap. Nah, no cap in a Zoom meeting. You get to put
Oh,
that shit
cat.
off on the sun.
She was talking to
That's a great moment
her.
in Black history.
It was
It's a
hilarious.
finger roll?
Yo, to be honest, that was a moment for the city.
Yo, facts. Because that's how we all
Blake
feel.
Griffin.
Come on now, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all seen when they were out there trying to have a conversation with the
Yeah.
acting commissioner?
Yeah, I guess she was like.
Oh, that was like yesterday, 2 days ago? That was a couple days ago, right?
Last
I guess somebody
Friday.
asked her like,
Last Friday?
how could we like make things better, and she was like, that's impossible or some shit like that.
That's what she said? I didn't even peep the video, yo. I've been out of the loop.
He paraphrasing as well.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, it was like that.
That's
like,
what she was-
Look,
like, the question
here
was
in
like, how can we make
Inappropriality,
things better?
we're on
Hey,
and
we
off. So
inappropriate.
do your own research.
We take what we
Okay,
wanna
do
take
your
out of
own
what we
research.
Motherfucker, we take what we want to take out of that.
Yeah,
shit.
the reaction from the mayor was
Message.
priceless, and then from the other
listen to
councilman,
that
he was
motherfucker,
just
man.
like,
So
"That
you're
was
out
totally
of
out of line.
line.
That's totally out of line."
Nah, he was right out of line.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
got
God.
another question. All right. This probably gonna piss you off. How often do you guys like scrap beats? Like, you ever be?
I'll
like,
hide.
No. Let me get this one. This motherfucker has probably scrapped at least 24 classics in the making. I'll be in the background doing what I'm doing right now while he's getting frustrated because he's like, this shit nothing's jiggy.
Oh, so y'all do
and
it to
I'm over
each
here
other.
like, I'm got the whole beat already done. Yo, I'm gonna do something new. Yo, did you save that? Nah.
And he know it too.
The thing is,
Yo, I hate that
I'll
shit with
do that.
passion.
I don't
So
scrap
I'll
like
do
that
that.
now.
He
I like
doesn't
the
scrap.
challenge now.
He doesn't scrap as many as me, and he never did. He's not lying when he says there's about 24 like literal things that could have been classics if I'd have just saved it, so
Like,
he
I
could have
gone
added
back
to
and
it.
Found the sample and done my own thing with it, but it wasn't the original
Yeah.
inspiration.
Like there's a joint that me and him did a few years ago that's still fire, but that he resampled. That was the outro. That was the ending of the project, right?
Probably.
Yeah. That joint. Yeah. So we had a fire beat to that from 2015, 2016, and yeah, the MPC run RIP, and it is your fault. He killed my first MPC.
Oh yeah, you bring that back, man. You shit.
He fried it, and my computer simultaneously.
He didn't know how to work the clutch.
Simultaneously, he plugged in the wrong power supplies to each.
That's just like. Zzz.
So you fried it basically.
But to
yeah.
his credit, we spoke about this the first time we came up. To his credit, he helped me make like my first 2 payments when I bought my new MPC.
Dito.
Aw, that's mad cute.
That's a real
The
friend.
brotherhood, you know.
Bro said, yo, we in this shit to the end.
That's fourth grade shit,
Like,
man.
yo, we in
I
this
love
shit to the
that.
end, man.
But yeah, nah. So I scrap a lot of beats. I scrap way more than he
Y'all
thinks
do
I
that shit
scrap.
in front of artists. Like, how you feel when like?
Nah, I don't do it in front of artists. So that's the thing is, I personally. So let's get to that. How often do you see me post that I'm going live and pull up and I'm free all day? A lot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you think people when I post that pull up?
Not too much.
Care to put a number on it?
Probably 30% of the time I give you.
Swang?
Nobody's ever.
Single digits. It's not.
Single digit numbers, not even percentages. Numbers, bro.
I was about to say.
Numbers, bro.
I'm pulling up
A lot of people talk that talk like they're about it, especially people who are free all day.
Y'all not listening? Yo?
A lot of
What
people
the
talk that
fuck?
talk. I'm literally home 90% of the time, especially not during. If it's not fucking September
Greatest month of the year.
through March, I'm home. So anytime from the middle of March, middle of March till end of September, I'm home 95% of my time. Free. With nothing to do after I get out of work, but work on music. Forgot to shout this out. Shout out Chaz Williams, ex-UMass star. Me and him have been working a lot lately. He's a dope artist. He goes by Juice with an apostrophe on all streaming. His shit's fire. He ain't just a ball player who plays pros overseas and kills. He's got bars. He could do the R&B vibes. He could do the trap vibe. Listen, the shit we've been working on is crazy.
Word.
Didn't want to leave that out.
Yeah,
scrapping.
How you feel about
Scrapping, yeah.
producers
Let's hear your shit.
Scrapping shit. Do you ever have a producer scrap shit like Brandon Frank? I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. A billion times, and I've hated it.
In front of you, I would never do that because if you're telling me you're feeling something, I'm gonna keep going.
Nah,
till you
that'd
say
be
you're
the
not.
shit. That'd be the shit. It'd be like that unspoken vibe, like same shit like you was talking about. If I'm rapping and shit and you cooking on some shit.
No, then I'm gonna keep it. No,
and then I'm
that's
just
different.
rocking,
But when I'm just
and then as soon as you be like,
nah, yeah. See,
I'm like,
me when I'm there by
What you just did
myself,
that last
I don't
shit,
know
though.
what the fuck a
Right.
artist
I
is
wasn't
wanting.
feeling it.
Like
Right.
that's the thing about when you're producing with nobody there. That's why I hate producing in a room by myself because
Word.
I was shocked all the beats that made that project because
There was loner beats.
it could have been shit where all them shits got scrapped. To be honest, because I'm that type of dude. All 6 of them joints could have got scrapped.
nah, that shit was hard.
Like I'm not even. Am I lying?
Screwed it.
All 6 of them shits could have been scrapped simply because I hate being my own gauge.
I already YouTubed the MP3 both of y'all albums. Yeah. I got both of y'all
MP3,
shit.
huh?
Yeah. It is what it is.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
The
Twitch
thing
wrote
is,
to 4-year
if you wanted it, all you had to do was send a message.
I was gonna ask
Hey.
you later.
However you need.
Hold on, go ahead. So
Cooking
ask
on
it
your
now.
shit.
If it's segue,
Yeah,
Been
it did.
cooking
Nah,
on your
ask
shit,
him now.
man.
Give me
How y'all
chances.
feel about them YouTube?
Niggas stealing
shits?
your
I
shit
go-
like me.
And
I got
how you feel about
You could go
motherfuckers
first.
ripping your shits?
go ahead. Go
Stealing
first.
your
And
shit like me.
how do you feel about
Hold on,
motherfuckers
3 of
ripping YouTube beats and not reaching out to the producer? How do you
Just
how you-
YouTube shit in general.
Yeah, all
Go
of
ahead.
it, all of that
It's
shit.
fucking foul, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Listen.
It's foul. Listen.
Go ahead. You go first, and I got what I got.
Here we can go.
You go. I could go all
If
night
you
on this.
don't know any producers personally, okay, reach out on YouTube. It's a decent network. But if you're not crediting the producer, reaching out to the producer, anything like that, just letting the producer know, like, yo, I saw your shit. Is it cool that I use it? Or even if you just jacked it and said, yo, I used it. Because most producers, honestly, yo, if it's on YouTube, they're probably expecting to get their shit jacked, and they kind of want their shit to get jacked.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they all got BeatStars links to that
As
shit.
an
Right,
artist,
it
you
becomes
have a,
that
I feel like
tag,
you have a
that
duty
tag.
to fucking let the producer know at the end of the day. And if you're
Word.
not doing that, you're foul. If you're cooking some heat on it, please do right by them and fucking pay them, yo. Please, can all producers get paid, yo?
Listen, all 98% of these YouTube beats are up for $25 leases.
Word.
Most of
Plus deals. At the most I've seen an MP3 lease is $75. And that usually includes the MP3 being fully mixed for you. If you spend most of the time, JoJo Beats that does shit with Dave East has a BeatStars page. Does trap, does drill, does hip hop, does the New York shit, he does everything. He does everything. All of his leases for no disrespect to anybody. Again, I speak for me, not Swang. No disrespect to anybody. All of these lease contracts usually come with 10,000 streams before you got to pay the producer extra. They're publishing and all that. No disrespect to a lot of people out here. You're not doing 10,000 real numbers. It just is what it is. It's no shade. It's not shade. It's just a fact. I'm not doing that as a fucking producer. Like, it just is what it is. Because it just is what it is. So why not
Carl,
spend
you
it?
want to touch on that?
Yo, so why not
Carl,
spend?
you want to touch on
I
that?
jacked some niggas
Yeah,
shit.
So why not spend $25 on the lease that
I
you're
don't
not
even
going to
say
get to
what
the
it
numbers
is.
where you got to
Right.
pay more?
I
anyway?
jacked some
yeah,
niggas
yeah.
shit.
But go
I
ahead.
You're
jacked
spending
some niggas
$25.
As
Thank
an
you.
artist, now come from an artist.
Go ahead, come from an
and say it.
artist.
I
'cause you're an
jacked some
artist.
niggas shit, and I did numbers with the song. I ain't going cap. In some way, somehow,
And
the
I-
way the universe works.
He reached out.
It was a
Yeah.
type beat producer.
He's a Springfield fucking producer.
Oh,
And you didn't pay this motherfucker.
hot
I
goss.
jacked the beat with it.
We're
So
talking
in the
to
midst of
Samero,
that,
hot
it is.
goss.
So
So in the midst of the
Now you're
jack,
not
hell
doing
no, I
that.
ain't dry snitching on me. Nigga is sick.
Right. You want to snitch?
Yeah, I ain't dry
I'm
snitching on
ashamed
me.
right now.
Hold on, is he
Yo,
a type
I
beat
ain't gonna
producer?
cap.
Because I don't narrow it down.
I don't even know, bro. Like, no cap, bro.
Did it say something, blah, blah,
I
type
don't,
beat?
yo, when I was on my YouTube shit, cause this nigga no person, I don't fuck with YouTube at all no more. But when I was
You
on
don't
my
need to.
YouTube shit, I don't look at type beat, I look at
I don't
numbers.
think anybody should.
So I'm looking at less than 1,000 views, less than 2,000 views. I don't even look at type
No,
beat.
because you want something that nobody else. No,
Then I go to
yeah.
your page, and then I find something that I like with 387 views. Like, I'm looking for something that nobody
Barely anybody
had
had probably fucked with.
I
Yeah,
don't fuck with the $1 million view.
No.
I don't fuck with
because
that
a billion people have
So
got it.
when I did this shit, not knowing, I mean, the motherfucker got a whole moniker. I mean, without dry snitch, I know the motherfucker, the other moniker the person goes.
Do we
by.
all know all these people?
Yes, we all
Okay.
know this person. I'll say
Just
the person's
curious.
name after the podcast, and
All
I'm
right.
dry snitching on me.
Works for me.
But the person's other moniker, I know the person's other moniker. So when somebody came up to me like, "Yo, I was playing one of your songs," and someone's like, "Yo, this is my beat," they played it without the tag, all of that shit, and I was like, "Yo, that was their beat." Yo, like, "Yo, you stole this nigga beat." Like, "Yo, reach out to him." I was like, "Nigga, I don't know that nigga."
I got more on the
And I don't owe
YouTube
that
beat
nigga
subject
shit. He
too.
put it on
He
YouTube.
can
Like,
reach
yeah.
out.
I can speak. I told you I can speak.
But now I
on-
want to
I
link up
feel-
with the
I
nigga
feel
'cause I
like-
want to do some business with it.
I feel like as a producer,
Only because we said this shit right
Hold
now.
on.
But nah, I got off of the YouTube shit just
But-
because to
but-
that same point
but-
when I
Can you say what
realized
track
that.
it is, at least?
But no,
nah,
he can't.
it's
He
a
can't.
giveaway.
He
Look,
can't.
He
look.
can't.
I feel like as a producer, if you're putting your shit
This one
on
is-
YouTube,
No, you gotta know-
It's up to your
No.
own discretion
You
because
gotta
you gotta know that
because
that's a
he wasn't gonna
possibility.
put his shit on YouTube, and I
It's a
told him he
fact,
had
was
to.
Springfield, like that was like
That's
How?
crazy.
But in the flip side,
Guys, it's algorithms.
in the
It's right
in the
here,
flip
right
side,
here.
yo, in the flip
Richmond
side,
Award.
Panda was a YouTube beat by BeatStars producer. Old Town Road, the biggest #1 of all time.
Yo, can I tell you a secret?
It's a BeatStars record.
Most of these people that I know
It's a $25 lease for Old Town Road.
who be making like the good music, and I know some of y'all in this room that I can probably point over there. Two of the people probably stopped using YouTube beats. But that's what they be doing. That's what they be using. They be
I don't
using
like
YouTube
that
beats.
shit. I don't like that shit.
But your favorites be using YouTube beats.
Listen, no, they do.
But you
Listen.
like their music.
No, listen.
Right?
But here's the
from
difference.
the
We'll
industry,
talk
they're
after the
I heard
podcast,
that
though.
beat.
But here's the difference. If it's a major artist, they're also paying.
Yeah, they're
it's-
paying for that.
it's
Yeah.
not them.
Some of them.
They're not ripping the YouTube beat, or they're ripping it and then hitting the producer. They have to hit
No,
the
but-
producer
but-
because
My
they have
thing
label
is-
situations.
my
They don't have a
thing
choice.
is,
there is no fucking just
as
ripping
an
You
the
get a
song.
$1 million
artist-
lawsuit
There you
and
go.
have to pay that.
As an artist, you
Look
know
what happened with Panda and
exactly-
Kanye. That kid got paid because Kanye jacked his beat and added some other shit. That kid got from Panda got paid on top of Panda being a #1 record.
Word. I'm just saying, as an artist, I feel like you should feel
Obligated.
not even that. Like, why would you like if you're doing
Especially
that,
if you're an up and coming
you
artist.
know you should know like
'Cause
bro,
you don't-
I'm putting this music out. And my goal is to make it like this is my goal. I mean, you put out
And
music,
especially, here's my thing: if you're fucking with a producer's YouTube beats, that and a bunch of them at once, that means you're fucking with him.
Yeah,
So
facts.
why
Why
not
would you-
hit him?
Facts.
Why not hit
why would your
him?
music not be original?
Why? No, but not even that. Why not just
No,
hit
but
that
it
producer?
is that
But-
as an
but-
artist.
No, but I'm saying if you're fucking with a producer's YouTube beats constantly, right? You keep going back to the same dude's YouTube, same dude's YouTube for 80% of your projects.
Buy that beat out right.
You're not even just that. Why
with
not
the
hit that producer? Why not just hit that
Yeah.
producer and be like, yo, I'm fucked. That's why
But
a
it's
lot of
all of that. That's what I'm saying.
because look
As
at
an
808
artist-
Mello.
beats.
You know
as
how
an artist,
808
if you
Mello
don't-
and them
if you
got
don't
on?
fucking do that as an
They're
artist,
BeatStars
it's just
producers.
like it's really whack because it's like you know you're doing this shit. You know you got
No,
a
it's-
fucking free beat, and it's like
I
you're
agree.
trying to get in the industry, but your music isn't yours. It's not yours.
No, it's not.
No
and the
matter
producer, and you
what.
want to know the funny thing about all those YouTube beats? Like I said, they're all usually linked to a BeatStars, an Airbit, whoever, SoundClick, if that's still popping, I don't know. they're usually linked to all these artists. They already have the IRSC codes to those beats.
The producer
online.
already did his business.
Your music needs to be yours.
So if you rip that beat, even if you don't know it, you're not getting everything you get from that song, because if you have your BMI and ASCAPs and all that shit set up properly, you can make, and your DistroKid set up properly if you use DistroKid, you can make it so anytime somebody jacks one of your beats on YouTube, you're getting that bread, not them. It's literally a one click
Talk that talk.
for an extra $15 a month.
And motherfuckers don't be understanding when you jack the beat, you don't get the stems.
You don't get none of that. It's just over the MP3.
You can't. That's what you,
can't
gotta learn.
You can't
as
have your
artists,
vocals
I
in
mean.
the beat. They're on
It's
top
gonna
of the
be
beat. No
different.
matter how dope your
As good
engineer
as the
is,
song, exactly.
as good as they can make it sound, because
It's
there's
gonna
only
be
so much
better.
they can
It could
do
be so
because
much
it's not
better.
woven into the
Stop
fucking
stealing
beat.
beats. Stop jacking beats. Link with motherfuckers in your area, man.
Link.
Facts.
Link.
Word.
Talent everywhere.
If you making music, you gotta know somebody. And if you not, man, go
The same way it's
find
the same way it's
somebody.
100 rappers is 100 producers.
Yo,
man.
I done found a bunch of producers when I was
Filter
making
through
music
the motherfuckers,
online
find out
that
the
I was
ones that
fucking with.
fit
Same
your
shit.
sound,
Many
nigga. Link with
producers
them
as there is
motherfuckers, work
fucking
with them
artists,
motherfuckers.
yo, trust.
It's real shit. Until that motherfucker don't cater to your sound no more, you don't even need to
Listen,
really cook with nobody.
especially for local artists, there's mad producers. You're looking at 2 together plus Jimmy. That's 3 of us. Then all 3 of us do shit in solo too. So that's 6 right there. Because when me and him link, it's different than when me and him are separate.
Right, different vibe.
When me, him, and Jimmy link, it's a way. There ain't too many of those, but there's some.
Yeah.
And you gotta think. There's Fluta Rebel. There's Doe. There's Detail. There's Talbert makes beats
Yeah.
now. There's fucking countless of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the list
these have
is-
been
the list
going
is a
hard with
little
Rico
long.
Cartel.
Jordo.
The list is long, bro.
Fucking Harsh Notes. Like, the list of dope producers
Alpha
in the
Male,
city is
Diamond.
crazy. And that's just us. Not even the younger dudes. The Averys, the Hetrixes,
Slimes,
Slime.
Slime
Like, there's a shit ton of us that make beats.
Shit, we can even say fucking
Prof.
Darko music,
Prof,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Prof makes beats.
Karina Capri. You know?
They all
Like,
make beats. Like, there's plenty of dope
made
local
6
artists
in my
that make
life.
beats. There's plenty of dope.
I'm on one.
You made
Shit,
6.
I got something in the stash. Okay.
I thought one
Where
of
they
them-
at?
I made 6 in my life.
There's on-
Oh, that was a
on-
Reverb Nation
Nah, I
day.
think that's- I think
Is
Shot
Link-
of Life is
Link
on
still
SoundCloud
active?
still.
Link still active?
Nah, I think Shot of Life is still on SoundCloud.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
I think Shot of
I
I'm
made a
pretty
good solid
sure it
6
is.
of them bitches.
Yeah,
bro.
nah. There's a ton of us locally who make beats. Like, I just rattled off 10 in 2 minutes. Not even. So it's like,
There's way more.
and there's way more. There was people, when we were doing collab labs with iStandard in New York, there was people from Springfield coming to iStandard shit that we didn't even know existed. Couple came to sample flips out in New York. A couple came to fucking collab lab.
I think to your point with like you were saying, you putting the lives and asking motherfuckers to pop up, like that's the genuine use of social media. You know what I mean? Like if you a fucking stranger and I'm around you, but you do something that complements
Exactly.
something I do, and you offering it
Yeah.
up.
Like the best. We
Yo,
had
what's up?
we
I don't
talked.
know you, but I like your sound.
We
What's
talked
up?
this super producer shit earlier, right? We were talking about what makes a super producer. Every interview you ever watch with a Tim, a Swizz, the Neptunes, the super producers, listen to what they have to say about finding artists who match what you do. The reason we fuck with Rod Money so hard ain't because he's the first artist to hop on one of our shits. That was dope. It's because for as much as he's dope on other people's shit,
The hell out of you guys.
his the way he flows and the
Don't
way
get his
he
Jones.
raps, it exactly the way he flows and
Don't get
everything,
Jones on YouTube.
it fits what we do as a collective and when we're individuals perfectly. Rod is just the reason we fuck with Rod so heavy is just
He
it's a
fits the
perfect
mold.
match
Yeah, he fits
for
the
what
mold.
we need to be over our beats.
He rides like all the pockets.
You know Mac is about to catch it.
You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Yeah. He knows how to fucking rap on our shit, yo. It's like it's
We're so immature, god damn it.
Inappropriality.
Yeah.
it's a perfect connection.
No.
I respect that because as an artist, and I know you probably got that shit too. A lot of times, Eric, like it's a lot of times when you do shit on producer shit, and you send it back to the producer, and the producer's genuinely surprised. surprised at what you did. Like, yo, either this is exactly what I wanted on her.
No, especially because a lot of our shit isn't. A lot of our shit, especially with the shits with Rod and stuff, and because he flows so perfect with us. Same thing with KJ. A lot of our shits when it comes to dudes with bars, because we come from listening to a lot of dudes with bars. Like, we grew up listening to the Qualities and the Most Depth. Like, that's what we, MF Doom, like, that's what we came up under. So, because of that, even though we make different style beats than that, I can say a lot of the rappers we personally fuck with are those kind of, it's heavy bars. Lahim the Ripper, Mother Fly Crew.
Show love
like,
day one when I was garbage making beats.
We fuck with bar heavy dudes. So it's like a lot of our beats, like you said, it's a lot of the artists.
These niggas.
Sheesh.
They don't get too far.
At all.
Yeah.
A lot of the artists that have been hopping on our beats, it's the heavy, usually no hook type vibes because that's just what we listen to a lot.
So, listen, like for my opinion on like why Rod is like dope for us is like grew up in the Rockefeller, Rough Riders,
Dipset.
Era.
Don't leave them out. Don't try to do
like,
Right.
I'll take your
person. We like
Right.
saying aggressive
No,
shit.
you're
Like,
right,
we
you're
like
right.
making boom bap shit, but like we like making a lot of aggressive ass beats, hard like that New York sound. You know what I'm saying?
That 2000s New York sound, the
Yeah,
50 Cent,
like,
all that.
a little updated.
Make you want to slap somebody in the
obviously,
face.
Yeah, we want people to be punched. MOP, if we want to get deep, MOP type music. We
Yo,
want people to
on
get
some real
fucking
shit,
we want
my-
people to get $150, all right?
God
Like,
damn.
it's a fact. It's a fact.
This nigga wants to start a fucking fight in the
There
club.
you go.
My nigga Sosa V mentioned. Who that?
That shit is wild.
My nigga Sosa V mentioned
Niggas are officers
D
of the
Eagle,
law.
and I don't even know if y'all know who D Eagle is,
Yeah, we do.
but he talking about in terms of like producers. So y'all don't.
I'm not familiar. I'm not
Oh,
even
see,
going to
nah, y'all youngins. That's why. Yeah, D Eagle favorite. Yeah, D Eagle got some fire beats.
Yeah, get me familiar. Send me some shit.
Can you, this was tied into something we were talking about a little bit ago. Can you guys make beats you don't like?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a Rihanna vibe. I have a Rihanna vibe sitting on his computer right now.
And you don't like it?
I like it, but it's not what I do.
Word.
I was bopping to it earlier. The Caribbean fucking drums and all that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I like it, but it's not what I do. Like, would I put that out on a project of mine? No, probably not.
That's why you shouldn't scrap nothing. Because
I
you
did,
don't know,
but I did.
Because you don't
but
know.
I didn't. But I didn't
No,
scrap it.
I
It's
know,
on
but
his computer.
I'm talking about with anything else because regardless, if you don't like it, like I
Oh,
said,
somebody else is gonna like
somebody
it.
can hear something so.
And that's what doing
simple.
collab labs got me out of
Your
it.
instinct is, oh, this sounds like.
Don't scrap shit.
The Rihanna joint, it goes hard. That shit
probably
goes
a hard
stupid.
track.
I have a Rihanna Caribbean vibe and it goes stupid.
Like,
Little piano, little dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
or somebody else gonna feel like this is sound like me.
How do you guys feel when you're with an artist and you're cooking
Yep.
and they'll tell you that, oh no, change this, oh no, take
Wow,
this
you-
out.
It
Rock,
depends.
you
All right,
gotta
so
be
it
like,
for me,
are you in love with this
for me
shit?
it depends. For me it depends. If it's a beat that's already made, the beat's already made. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if I'm feeling like particular like very artsy about the shit, like
If the beat's done, it's done.
like, yo, this is
Even
how-
the
this is
album
how it
mode?
should sound.
If the beat is done, sometimes. If the beat is like you've already written to it the way it is and you already spit it for me the way the beat is, and then you're telling me to add like a whole bunch of extra shit, I'm not doing it because then it's not even the beat anymore.
Nah, I don't have.
So if you want me to make a new beat with what you want in it, I have no problem doing that. But if you wrote to the beat and you said you want that beat the way it is, and then 3 months from now you come to me and you're like, yo, I want not certain shit like, oh, I want this there instead. That's different. Resequencing is different.
Just extend this part for
I could do, I don't mind resequencing. But if you're telling me you wrote to this beat the way it is, and then you want acquire in this
I ain't
part,
talking about
and then
none
you
of that. I'm
want
talking
this, and then you
about
want that,
there's
I'm not
no
doing it.
lyrics, there's nothing. Yeah, we cooking in the studio.
Okay.
You just cooking up,
live.
right?
Yep.
Would you feel if an artist was like, oh no, you should do this, or maybe you should take this out, or
Oh, that's a different
Yeah.
question. That's
Yeah.
a different question than what he asked.
All right, so
That's different. That's what you was trying to ask.
What's the mission? You know what I'm saying? Depends on what the mission is.
If that's for them or if that's not for
Okay,
them.
yo, all right, what's the vibe? All right, I'm looking for some vibey shit. So let's start fucking with some vibey sounds, yo. Like, if, you know, again, you're a producer,
Yeah.
you should know what's in your arsenal.
Yeah.
You should be able to go to certain sounds, certain samples, certain fucking presets, whatever. Start fucking with shit, yo, and then go from there, yo. Try to fit what the artist wants, yo.
Exactly.
If the artist,
That's different.
If the artist is seasoned in any way, yo, they can shout out a BPM, a tempo, or yo, give me something that sounds like this. All right, cool.
Somebody like a KJ. KJ's amazing at that. If when KJ wants something done, he will tell you specifically what he wants, how he wants, what millisecond he wants it into the beat.
KJ type beats.
Like the intro to his shit, the intro to that sarcastically surviving shit. I couldn't get it right with Ableton and shit. Like, just the way it was fading in and out was weird. So he did it for me, sent it to me. I added it to the beat. I said, it's good where it's at. He said, yeah, that's how I wanted it. I said, all right, cool. I engineered that session. Like, we did that in my crib, in my fucking one bedroom. Shit sounded all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just, listen, I gotta gauge, because to me it sounds fine. Like, the vocals sound crisp.
I asked Swang the other night when we were chopping it up. I was like, oh, that was Katsky? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn this engineering shit, the graphic design shit. I gotta,
Couple hat.
to cut down on the cost for what I spend on everything else I spend.
The goal is
like,
to
I just bought $1,000.
Yep.
Yo, listen, I just bought $1,000 interface. I bought fucking sound. I bought $600 soundproofing and gave him fucking almost half. I gave him like over a quarter of it. We bought a $400 and something mic. I bought the fucking eyeball goes around the S270 coming from UK. Like, I invest in my shit. After buying the $1,000 interface, I spent like another $400 on another set of plugins.
With all this spending and time, a new artist comes up to you and say they want to buy a beat off of you. Mm-hmm. Are you looking for his music, or are you it's all about the business and you're going to sell it to him regardless?
I need to hear something.
If I don't know you, I need to hear something.
I need to hear something, Carl.
And if you don't like it, are you still selling it?
It depends on the beat.
Okay.
I can speak for me. It depends on the beat.
You're not letting one of your babies go to no trash ass nigga.
If I don't I don't care what anybody else thinks.
Every producer got a bag of exclusive.
Yeah. If I don't,
Exclusives.
good catch. Good catch. If everybody, the Super Bro moment, you missed it.
Every producer got an exclusive
Listen.
bag. Yo.
If I think this shit could be really something, like his sarcastically surviving shit. As soon I was there the day he made it. Wasn't that the day after the
George Floyd shit?
Yeah, the day after. I was over at his crib. He started cooking it. I said, "Oh, I don't even gotta touch it. You got it." He had it. I said, "Yo, that sounds like a KJ beat."
I withheld it from KJ.
Yes, he did. And I kept saying, that's a KJ beat. Then he posted on Instagram, and KJ commented, that's a KJ beat, bro. Like, it just is. Sometimes you know what's what.
Yeah, we know our rapper friends.
And then it's like, we had a record with KJ like that. We had a record with KJ like that in I don't want to get dates wrong because it's important.
Like 2014, 2015.
It was 2014. The Suffocation joint.
Eric Garner.
It was around the Eric Gardner time.
Mm-hmm.
I did that record, and it was crazy because while all this stuff has been going on, I messaged K and I was like, "Yo, I think it's time we like update that shit." And he was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to force nothing." I was like, "Nah, I get it." I was like, "If something hits you, hits you."
Too many bars on that shit.
Exactly. So I was like, "If something hits you, it'll hit you." Like I think I meant I need to make an updated version of that beat and we need to redo it. But that wasn't what I meant. I just meant we need another record about what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Especially from KJ. Because more than everybody out here, when he decides to rap, it always says something. Everybody listens. I don't know. Secret society talk. When you doing that, Swang? You don't want to get into it? Nah, we're not doing the Secret Society talk. All right. The Springfield Secret Society. KJ raps and Facebook goes dark. I said it.
God.
Listen, it was just weird. That's all I'll say. It was weird. KJ dropped a record and Facebook kind of just disappeared for 3 days.
Before
Go ahead.
I forget, because I think this is huge for the city. Shout out to Fabian.
Yes.
We saw you, boy. We saw you with Nicky Jam.
Yeah, he was out there with Nicky
That's
Jams.
fire.
They were shooting hoops. I saw them shooting hoops. I saw Nicky Jams miss.
Hey,
I saw him miss bad. He missed twice bad. He missed twice bad, then cut the Instagram video.
Hey, this is Springfield, man. The Hall of Fame is here. You got to work in that follow through, man. That shit's crazy. Come on.
Fabe should have told him.
Yo, I'm hoping Fabe is using them.
Swang,
beats
yeah,
to say
Swang's
it again,
Swang's been in there with Fabe.
Yo, we was over here. You know what I'm saying? He came through a couple times. He was the artist that said, "Yo, I know what I want. Can you do this? Give me a couple things like this." I had that to you. I probably had him. I gave him a couple beats within like a week, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up, yo.
Yeah, there was
I feel like I gave him
Nah, you gave him some heat.
some shit, yo.
I gave him some shit like over a year ago, and then it ended up getting sent to the locks. So I had to tell him that one day, and I was like, we'll see what happens in the next year and a half, because sometimes that's what a lot of people don't know, too. The way it usually goes when you try to get a placement, the shit could take over a year.
Yeah.
Like, this shit, sometimes it takes 2 years. Like, it just, however long the artist takes, and then the sample's got to get cleared, and that's a sample record, so they'd have to get cleared. So if nothing happens in the next 3 to 4 months, Faye will probably get this record. Because I made it for him at his crib one day.
Yeah, like specifically.
Specifically for Fabe. I was like, yo, me and him have been talking, like, I know him since middle school. Like, me and him had been talking about working over the years, and none just ever hit. And I was like, all right. I sat down at his crib one day. He was chilling playing video games. I was like, yo, I'm going to make this shit. And he was like, all right, start it, and then I'll see what I got. And then the way it goes usually when we're at his crib, one of us will start something, and then we don't even need the other person because it's good the way it is. Like, that's just where we're both at right now, yeah. So I made that shit. Then he thought he was going to throw the bass line. Then I did the bass, and that shit was hitting. He was like, fuck, I don't even got to add nothing. And then I sent it to Fabe, and then he didn't get back to me for like 6 months. Fabe didn't get back to me about it for 6 months till I saw him one day. And then I was like, damn, I sent that to the lock, so we got to wait now. Because if I could get paid, I got to get paid. I spend a lot of money. I need to make some back.
Everybody in here in a relationship?
Nope.
Nope.
My nigga said
Was in one. I was in one last year. I haven't been in one before that for about 6-7 years.
Okay, let's just say hypothetically you're in a relationship.
Okay, cool.
The goal is to get married, right? Everybody wants to get married.
Nah.
Right?
Nah, I wouldn't
Nah,
say
you wanna
that.
get married?
Honestly,
I'm not a fan.
insanity.
All right, so then fine, fuck it. Let's just say it's your partner.
Go ahead.
Are you giving anybody the blessing to fuck your partner?
Oh, we're talking Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
I don't know. Nah.
No.
I'm not a cuck, so nah.
Y'all think that shit really happened?
That's a different level, though.
Is it?
That's a different
Because that's what they're accusing Will of.
He was very vague with his words.
See?
That's a different level.
He wasn't specific. He was vague. He said we have relations. He never said anything about sex.
Right, he never said anything
I don't
about
know.
sex.
The song kind of makes it. The song from his album, the last joint, kind of makes it sound like a song.
Hey, Mac, you all right over there?
Mac, you alright? You alive?
Come on, man. You ain't supposed to focus on me, nigga. Waving. I'm waving. Man.
Niggas
You
is
waving.
feeling it.
Yeah, this guy was bad.
I'm not.
Nah.
Way too possessive.
I'm selfish.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do that.
I'm selfish.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
What about participation?
What you mean? Like inviting other people into bed, like threesomes and shit, but not carrying like relations. I guess if the vibe is, if that's the vibe.
I mean, if that's the vibe, that's the vibe.
But that shit's a
Or
complicated
like
most of the
no,
time.
not even just threesomes or like an open relationship,
like
Nah.
open marriage. No.
Nah,
I'm selfish. I said it 3 times. I'm
Nah.
selfish.
I don't know. Like I've heard of like
made you
relationships
selfish.
Where like
Yes.
people
Yes.
been married for like 20 years and then
It's different.
halfway through they switch up, feeling like things that.
And they want to start swinging, yo.
Yeah, I guess as you progressing, like I don't know, yo. I don't know.
That's different.
I guess time will tell for most of us.
I mean, I've been single, so I don't.
You know what
I
I'm
be
saying?
out here.
But right now, nah.
I'm
can't
in the
do that,
streets.
bro. I'm way too possessive. I'm way too possessive.
No way.
You can't call my man Will Smith a cuck though. That's fucking.
I mean, that's what they're accusing of. What was they talking about on
That
JBP?
nigga's a whole-
What was they talking about?
That, yo, but
Listen,
come on, man.
I mean, if he is, he is. It's all right.
Somebody said, "What if they was having threesomes
not
and
alright,
nobody
yo.
was?"
It's
And
Wait.
they really didn't say anything.
That's weak.
Like,
Wait, what if they never said anything about
what
the
if
threesomes?
the three of them was having threesomes and they really not saying?
Wait,
that?
August, Will, and Jada.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, yeah, some people is into.
And that's why it's
that's how
like.
you. That's
Some people want to get crazy, yo.
People like watching it.
yeah. If that's what floats your boat, I don't judge. But it's just like if you're asking me,
Better
that's
give
not
him that
me.
last beer, wake his ass up.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Mac, you need that last beer, wake you up.
I don't know, I need some water to wake me.
This nigga is dead.
I got Gatorade. Powerade.
Yeah, let me touch that.
Mac need to get.
I got you, bro.
baptized. This nigga, he got weed in front of his
Oh, you
face
got the
too.
zero
He's not
version.
rolling up. You know Mac is drunk when he's
That
not
came from
rolling
you,
up.
Swang?
Yeah, he's dead. Mac is
Yeah,
dead.
that nigga sweating.
Yo, he's dead. That's why I had to give him that Powerade, yo.
Damn.
You can have that, bro.
You might have
Yo,
to,
you
know
need
what's
it,
crazy?
bro. And we
might
both
have to
mixed,
step
so I
outside
know
and get
I'm
some
wet
air.
too.
Nah, what's fucked up is like.
But I ate. You
this
didn't
guy's
eat.
dead. And
I
when
could
people
tell.
when people ask us, "Hey, what's your favorite episode?" He every single time off rip say y'all episode. All for
Wow,
rip.
that's not
Every
good.
single
That's
time.
not good.
And then
No, but that's a smart podcast thing to do.
Yo,
That's a smart thing to do, bro.
bro.
You want to make everybody
Right.
feel welcome.
If
yo.
you got an extra one,
This
come out.
guy.
Please have one.
the episode was ill as fuck. I thought y'all was gonna do
I
that
just
same
gave you
shit.
a Powerade. Just for that.
Nigga,
Right. Now he need
this
water.
guy, he need water, a Powerade.
Electrolytes too, though. Man, you didn't eat.
Ew.
I made sure we stopped at 8 before I
You
came,
didn't-
'cause I knew
Yeah,
I was
I
mixing.
ate. Yeah,
I
I
knew you
ate.
bring some other, some dark, and I'd be mixing. That's why I did it.
Damn, you didn't eat at
It's a
work.
busy day, man.
Damn.
No, me and him was wild.
Yeah, we can tell.
His shit was Remy and Ciroc. My shit was Remy and Ciroc.
That's wild.
I
We gotta
ate
save
before I
Mac.
came here.
But I ate before I came, so I'm good.
Word. You guys
That
can
shit-
give everybody your social media. Where can everybody find you? Where can everybody buy beats?
What's my Instagram now? Katsky did that. KTZKIDID
IG swing on beats.
THAT.
I ain't spelling that shit.
Yo, why ain't you spelling your shit, dog? SWANG
Yep.
ON beats.
Yeah,
Word.
swing on beats on IG. Yo.
Word. We gotta rescue Mac. Probably fucking
Yeah.
defibrillator or some shit.
Right.
Don't give him back.
Nah, some shit. Word. Until Thursday. We
Yeah.
out this hoe.
Thursday.
Appreciate
Special
y'all.
guest.
Thank y'all for tuning in.